Am I back? I don't know what happened. I don't know if I've been live this whole time or not. My computer completely froze. Just like flat out, nothing was working. Screen was frozen, would not respond. I had to do the scary thing and press the power button. I think I'm back now though. My OBS seems to be working just fine. Um, let's start over, shall we? Bing bong. Hello. Welcome to stream. How is everyone doing today? Um, we are. Oh my god, okay. It's not an Andy stream without some technical difficulties, let me tell you. I don't know, I feel like it's been a hot second, I think, since I've had any issues like that, so I don't know what happened. Maybe after stream today, I need to just, like, turn my computer all the way off and turn her back on. We shall see. Maybe she just needs, like, a hard reset and she'll be better, but we're here now. Everything's good. Let's go over the plan. The plan for today is to play Animal Crossing. We have played a lot of other games lately, and we kind of abandoned Claire's Island. But we're back. We're getting back in it. I'm committed to finishing this project that I have started. For those of you who do not know, my friend Claire gave me her Switch and asked me to make over her Animal Crossing island for her. She has had this island for a long time, and she did a whole bunch of grinding. She's got like millions of bells, and she completed her museum and did all of that good stuff. But decorating is just like not her forte. That's not her niche. Decorating in Animal Crossing is like my whole niche. It's my favorite part of the game. So she asked for my help, and I gladly accepted. And I was like, hey, this is also great streaming content because my island is like fully decorated at this point, so I didn't really have much streaming content I could do on there as far as like decorating is concerned. So she gave it to me. So it's been a while since we've done anything on Juniper is the name of the island. It's been a minute since we've been here. So I thought we could start by doing a little tour, taking a little lap around the island, refamiliarizing ourselves with what we've done, what we need to do. I have some ideas saved. I did a lot of research on Pinterest. Claire and I have a shared Pinterest board where we've been saving stuff, inspiration for her island. So I've got some plans for what I want to work on today, but I think getting a tour and refamiliarizing ourselves with the island is the best way to start. So I went ahead and logged in before stream and came down to the airport so we can start from the beginning. So let us take a little tour. We have this beautiful kind of like hidden garden entry that we've made with this beautiful little vignettes, statues, some butterfly models. I love this custom pathing that we found for this little area. Absolutely beautiful. The vibe for the island is like whimsy goth, like dark and moody, kind of magical, a little bit like Victorian inspired. That's the energy that we've got going on here. And so I kind of feel like this area really sets the tone for the island and like what we're wanting to accomplish with it. So this is our entry area. And then from our entry area, we can go over to the left, and through here, we have across the river, this is our farm, which was, I believe, the last thing we were working on. This was one of the last areas that I did some work on. Most of this was already done by her. I just kind of did some like zhuzhing of things. And I kind of expanded in this area down here, but like a good chunk of this layout she already had here. So we've got our little walkway down to the beach. The beach over here is completely empty. But we've got this. Hi, Sarah. Hello, friends. We are taking a tour around Juniper to refamiliarize ourselves with the island before we get into the terraforming and redecorating. So this is one of the areas we're going to work on today. Hello, princess. I do not like the orchard the way that it's laid out right now. I have some inspiration pictures that I have one inspiration picture truly that we're gonna work off of for this section because like this is just not working for me. I tried making this little pathway, not the vibe that I was wanting. It's not like windy twisty enough to accomplish a windy twisty thing. If we go up from here, we've got the campsite in this little kind of private, secluded, like, we've got the river that's kind of blocking it off, so it's just its own little private area. We need to do some more either custom paint on the ground or some more little decorations or something, but we've got a good, like, basis started here. And then, again, the whole beach on the whole island is empty. There's nothing on any of the beaches. If we go up here, we've got kind of an empty level here above the campsite. And then currently, Claire's house is up at the very top. I haven't decided quite yet if I want to keep it at the top or not. If we do keep it at the top, I don't want it to be all the way against the edge like this. I want to pull it forward and I want to have like a little backyard courtyard area for her back behind her house. So if we keep it up here, it's still going to be moved. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Really the top half of the island is where a lot of the work needs to happen. But we can come across, oh, I say that. I don't have a ladder on me. I learned that the hard way because I got stuck earlier. Let's come back down. Let's come down and around. So if we go back down to the entrance where we started. Yes. Let's go straight across and look over here. We have this little waterfall feature that I have built, which you can't tell super well from where I'm standing currently, but if you look at the map, you can see that it looks like a little skull. And I did not do that intentionally, but then once I realized that it looked like a little skull, here, let me hop out of the way so you can see it even better. Once I realized it looked like a little skull, I was like, okay, well now we have to keep it, because that's very like whimsy goth energy, right? So through the skull pond, we have the neighborhood. This was the first area that we worked on. So we have all of the villager houses in a big circle, and we've got a moon pond in the middle. So we have the groundwork laid for this. What we need to do is do a lot of decorating and also work on connecting the pathways together for all the houses. So that's on our list of things to do. If we go up from the neighborhood, we have resident services. Cutie little juniper flag that I found, custom design. Okay. If we go up past resident services, we've got some empty area to decorate, little filler areas we can do. And then at the very top, oh look, Sahara's here today. At the very top we have the museum, which again, we kind of have bare bones laid for the museum. This is one of the areas I want to work on today. I have some inspiration pictures for the museum area that we can work on. If we come down on the other side of the museum and go over past resident services, this is, hello, ma'am, thank you so much. This is where we started. This is our little courtyard area. So we go up through these little ruins, and it brings us to our shops. So we have this waterfall feature built in, and then we have the shops on either side, the little bridge in the middle, and then we have put a little moon floating up in the river above. And I believe that is the whole tour, because that just brings us back over to this empty area and back down to where the farm is. Hello, Gorilla. Welcome to stream, friend. How are you doing today? I do not allow peeps to come visit the island. This island is my friend's island that I'm redecorating for her. So I'm gonna be like in terraforming mode, doing a whole lot of changes and everything like that. But you did just miss the tour. We just went around and toured everything. We haven't been working on the island in a little while, so we needed a little refresher to get everything mapped out in our brains. Let's look at the map again. So here's the map that we've got. The big things that I want to work on today, I want to work on the museum area. That's a big thing for me. I want to work on the orchard because the orchard is really bugging me. And then if we feel up to it, we can try to plan out where to put her house. But that's kind of lower priority for me because I'm trying to kind of work from the bottom up. Hi, Claire. We're talking plans for your island. I'm trying to work from the bottom up for the most part with the island and kind of get things figured out that way. So figuring out her house is... I don't know if it's the best idea to leave her house till the end, but that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yes, your island. Look at how beautiful she is. She's so gorgina. Let me show you guys some of the inspiration pictures that I have for today. Oh, and we need to talk about a rock garden. I have plans for a rock garden, and that is a decision that we need to make today because we need to reserve an area for the rock garden. So we talked about the museum. Here is the museum inspo picture I have, which we already have the fountain in the middle. So we just need to build out kind of the trees and everything around it just to give it that like nice, comfy, cozy vibe. I did make a Pinterest pin today. I was doing a little bit of research before I started stream. So this is the main inspo picture I have for the museum area that I want to work on. And then, let me see here. Extra large. Yeah, let me make these bigger so I can see what I'm looking at. This is the kind of courtyard area I was talking about wanting to make behind her house. This was one that Claire had saved to our Pinterest board, and I just think that that's absolutely adorable. So I want to do that, which is why I talked about moving her house forward. And then for the orchard, I'm thinking that we just need to embrace some symmetry and lay out the trees. I don't want them to be across like all the cherries in the front row. I want the cherries to be in a row and the apples to be in a row that way. But I really like the idea of the string lights connecting them because I think that that makes it feel very whimsical. And the reality is that this island is going to thrive best in the fall at dusk. Like that's when it's going to, I think, look the best. And so having a lot of string lights is going to really like liven up the place. So we're gonna have to dig up all the trees and completely rebuild the orchard, which is fine. And then the last thing that we have, I have two different ideas for the rock garden, and I'm actually glad that Claire is here because she can give her feedback on this. So this is the first option. Yes, Whimsy Goth. This is the first option for the rock garden, which I love with all of the butterfly models and the mushrooms and everything. I think 100% is the vibe that we're going for. And then the other option leans a little bit more to the like celestial kind of vibe of things. But this is the other one that I found. So it's got the kind of like spiral with the little star fragment items mixed into it. Oh, Sarah's excited. So those are my two plans, or my two ideas. We need to figure out where we want the rock garden to be, and I'm thinking, depending on which one of them we pick, will determine where we put it. Because if we do the first one with all the butterflies, that's going to be built more into like a forest area. This one requires, it takes up more space, so we need to have a bigger opening for it. We don't have to make that decision right now, but those are the two options that I found for what I'm thinking I want to do. Let me switch this back over. I want to start with the museum because we've already made some progress there. I'm going to make this small. You like the forest vibe, but you also think the star one is cute. Yeah, that's kind of my dilemma, is that I like both of them. Okay. We'll make her small in the corner. I can let you sit with it and see if you start to lean more one way or the other. We're gonna have to order a whole bunch of these for the orchard because I don't know how many we have, but the answer is not enough. Not all of your stuff downloading. Oh yeah, because your Switch has been off for a long time. It was dead. Yeah, they're both pinned to the board, so you can go back and look at them if you need to. Let's, oh my goodness, there are so many things in our pockets. Oh, there's mail in our pockets. What is that? A simple panel. I ordered that for a reason. Couldn't tell you what the reason was, but it's there. Okay, let's go back up to the house and grab some things. Go in. Thank you. We'll empty our pockets back into the storage, and then we'll look through the storage to find anything we want to use for the museum area, and we're probably going to have to craft. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure I have a storage shed. The storage shed might be out in the world somewhere. So we might need to find it. I don't know where I left it. Well, it is not in my pockets, nor is the crafting bench, so we will come across those. They're probably close to the farm because that's where we were working last time, but... Hello! Did I feed them? Yeah, I did. Okay. Love you, bye! Put all this stuff away. And then let's also, if there is... Oh, I probably should have not put that DIY in the storage. It's fine. Let's pull some fruit or something out as well, so that we have that when we need to move the orchard. Because I would like to not shake the fruit off of the trees. I would prefer for them to just already be fruited. Okay. Let's assess what we've got here. So I really like the benches that they have, which I know is a DIY. So if we don't have those, we can make them. Oh, look. We have two. We could also try these iron ones if we changed them to a different color. Because I don't like the green, but I'm pretty sure that we can make them black. And that would look a lot better. And then, what else do we have? We need to look at more like exterior furniture things. Yes, like these street lamps and these little garden lanterns are good. And we could maybe we could use these topiaries somehow. I like those. Look, a pinball machine. There's two. The bug cage could be cute to have. The mushroom log could also be cute. Oh, look, we already have two of these models for the butterfly rock garden if we decide to do that, which will be good. We also have... We need to see what bushes and things we have as well. You still don't have the pinball machine answer? Girl. It's been days. What is going on? Okay. We don't need any kind of food. They do have a suitcase laid out in the inspo picture that we have. Ooh, this globe could be fun. I don't know if I've seen that item before. That globe is really cool. Okay, I see no suitcase. But we could pull out... There's several bee models. I like... Maybe I'll pull out this ladybug, and we can maybe put it on that little log stool that we pulled out. Okay. And then... I'm gonna take the trees, because cedar trees are definitely the vibe for the area. I'm not gonna worry about the flowers right now. I'm more concerned about the bushes. We have holly, hibiscus. I'm thinking we use these. Okay. Oh, I was gonna get fruit as well. Hang on. Or how about I get pumpkins, because there's so many of them. He's an elusive man. I don't like me an elusive man. Should we also look at the mail? There might be things that I ordered in here. Oh, nope, we just have mail from Mom. A present. Okay. I should also get a vaulting pole, because I think that we are gonna need... Well, maybe we don't need that to get to the museum. But it'd be easier to have the tools. We need a ladder and a vaulting pole. Move to pockets. Move to pockets. Okay. Now we're ready to go. We got this. I'm so excited. I know we haven't been here in so long, but I'm so excited to get back at it. Okay. Ladder. Go down. And... Oh, okay. So... I like what we have laid out so far. We can, if we want to, make the path a little bit wider. Should I try to find the storage shed? I think I probably should try to find it. I think it's probably over here. Also, for anyone who's wondering or not aware, the plan is to have exclusively cats on this island, with the exception of Cherry, the dog. Because, ooh, haha! I found them. Cherry is Claire's favorite, so of course we're going to keep Cherry. But otherwise, it's all cats. And we've done a lot of villager hunting, and we have filled in a lot of cats. I think we still have Apple that we need to replace, and maybe one other. Let's look. I've been playing too much Dreamlight Valley and I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Oh, we have Rolled, Apple, and Henry still that we need to replace. Oh, you can't see all of them. Trust me. Those are the only ones we have left. So I'm thinking we make this a little bit wider so that we can put the benches and everything down. And maybe kind of like corner it a little bit. Let's start up construction. And let's make this a little bit wider. This is the path we've been laying underneath. Maybe even just one row wider will be enough. But I want to leave these corners for us to put trees right there. Because I think the trees being closer to the museum will make it feel a little bit better. Should I do that at the bottom too? Should I leave a spot at the bottom? We can try it and we can see. Okay. Let's redo all of this. Well, you know what I should do is I should also get the path up. How do we want to connect the pathways? Maybe we can't leave those bottom corners empty like that, because I think that's probably the best place for us to connect the path. If we go up here and connect it over and make the path too wide the whole way. I think that's what's gonna work the best for us. And then this path can also split out the opposite direction to lead over to what we decide to put on the other side. This is better. This is good. But we can still leave them carved out at the top, and we can put some bushes here. We have the hedge fence laid out already, which I want to keep, but I'm thinking some more bushes just for some variety. Let me... I know that I want to put these here, so I'm just going to commit to doing it. What do you mean there's no place to plant things in this area? Is it too close? Oh, I guess they're one more tile forward in the inspo picture we're looking at. See, I don't want it there because that's too far. Okay, alright. Let's play by their rules, even though I disagree with them. Let's put a tree here. Yeah. I'd rather it be further forward and still close to the museum than the other way around. I think that's better. Oops. Wrong tile. Okay. Well, I'm glad that I decided to do this before I laid down the custom pathing, because then I would have had to fix a lot. Okay. Now let's come over here and get this. Do all the corners first. Beautiful. I still love this path that I found. I think that it is so good. And I love the way that it looks on top of the stone as well. I like the texture that it gives it. Oh wait. That also needs to go here. Okay, I'm just missing this corner. And then we can do sides. And then we'll fill in everything else. How was everyone's day today? Anything exciting happen? I mean, honestly, I would say even if you just had an average day, that's a win. That's a win for me. If I have an average day at work, Just converting PDFs all day. You went to the post office? For business or for pleasure? What a crazy question to ask. Did you go to the post office for business or for pleasure? Mailing an internet friend. Oh, a magic deck. That's fun. I watched a stream today of somebody opening Pokemon cards, which I had never seen before, and I found the process. Excuse you, Tangy, move, move. Thank you. Now you cuddle with Binks. Sweet Binks, baby girl. Okay. Hey, so has anyone noticed that there's 3 tiles here and there's 2 on this side? Because the museum is 1 tile smaller than resident services is. I forgot about that. I forgot that that was an issue. I remember being really upset about that now. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna let it bother me. It's said and done at this point anyway. It took so much longer than you expected because the old lady at the counter was complaining that our work told her wrong things and it was the post office's fault. I feel like every time I've ever gone to the post office, it was a full experience. And it's just, it never goes the way that you want it to. At least for me, it didn't. Claire, I think that you should order Indian food. I have already crashed out about it. But that's a valid thing to be upset about, because why would they not be the same size? It's like how the Ferris wheel in Tomodachi Life doesn't line up with, oh my god, literally anything. Lines up with absolutely nothing. Okay. I feel like I'm doing this in a very inefficient way, but I'm kind of having a hard time. The time of day is really affecting my ability to see what I'm doing. I think the only thing left is to fill in these pieces that used to be the edges. You're making a chicken, green bean, potato, creamy sauce thing? Can I have some? I haven't eaten anything. And that sounds really good. Okay. I believe that is everything. So, let's put the benches down first. We're gonna have to change the colors of these things, but I want to decide what pieces we want to use before we do that. So we have that bench, and then we also have this bench. I kind of think I like the iron bench more. I'm low-key tired of pasta and dogs. Do I risk getting medium spice and then making it insanely hot again, or do you get mild? I would get mild. I wouldn't risk it. Do I put the tall street lamps here? Right in front of the trees? Do we think? I think so. And I'm thinking maybe we put another cedar tree here on each side. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, what else did we grab? We have the topiaries. We could put those... God, I need to change the color of these. Oh? Now will you go over? We could put those on the end like that if we wanted to. We could also put them back here behind the tree. No, not that. No, because then you can barely see it, so there's not really a point in doing that. Hang on. Yeah, so we put them on either side like that, and that gives it a little bit of dimension. Oh look, a bug has already spawned on this tree. Summertime, we got all those beetles. Did we put the... Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the case. Where's the globe? Okay, I like the globe. Nope, one more. Yes. I like the globe. The bug cage is too big to go on the other side because it's wider. We could, if we wanted to, put the log stool here. I'm probably going to pick up food post-movie. If you're interested, text me if you are and we can game plan after. Okay, I think that sounds like a great idea, actually, if you pick up food. He's going to see Backrooms movie again. The log does not fit the vibe here. Hang on. Where is my storage shed? Okay. We need some kind of like table that's a little bit more elevated. Not elevated height-wise, but elevated style-wise. If that makes sense. Like, we could use one of these and put the ladybug model on top of it. Perhaps. I like those partitions too, but I don't know if that would work for what I'm wanting. Oh, and I want more of these. Okay, hang on. Let me try that table instead. Apparently there's new footage of the Backrooms movie? How does that work? Are those the same? I guess just because this one's taller, it looks like it's not in the same spot. I don't like that. Oh, look, Tangy's sitting on the bench. Okay. What else did I get out of here? Just the floor lights. I think the suitcase would be really cute, but we don't have the suitcase. So we would, and I don't even know if we can order it. At least I don't think we have the suitcase. I didn't see it. We could use this little guy if we wanted to. The street organ kind of would make sense to have. But the suitcase feels right. We could maybe make one of those little log stools. Instead of the mushroom one that's like bigger, we could make one of the little ones. And put the ladybug model on that. Let's craft. Hello? Did I pass it? Hello? I know that we have that DIY. Oh, we could put a tiny library. I don't have enough books. A tiny library would be so cute. Okay, hang on. Let's order some books. And let's also see if there's maybe anything else that we want to order. We needed 2 more books. Okay. Let me see. Oh, we were gonna look and see. Is it just called a suitcase, do you think? Or is it not gonna be that easy? I can Google it if I need to. Not looking like it's called suitcase. Or if it is called suitcase, we don't have it. I have it on my island. I just Googled the word suitcase. That's not gonna get me what I need. Rover's briefcase. It can be obtained from Rover during May Day. Wheel? That means that we don't have it and we can't acquire it. Which is a little disappointing. I don't know what else we could use. I mean, we can make the tiny library. I don't know what else to order. But let me pick up the bench and this topiary. And we can go see Cyrus and have him change those for us. And then we can time travel to tomorrow to get our books and make our tiny library. I think that's probably a good plan. Because I can't think, I mean, if we needed to order anything else, we could, but I can't think of what else I would want to order. I guess we can start ordering our string lights, since we're gonna need so many of them. Hi, I want to fly. And I want to go to Harb's Island. It is time for takeoff. We're gonna have to order a bunch of string lights, so we're gonna have to time travel quite a bit. Yeah, shut it down. That's fine. I'll survive. What would dodos do? Yeah, I'll order more before I time travel from today. And then when we load into tomorrow, I'll order more. Hey Harv. Nice to see you doing your yoga. No, I appreciate that because I 1000% would forget. Hi Cyrus. I got a couple things for you. So let's look at... Nope, not that. This one. I'm thinking black is best. I don't mind the brown, but I'm thinking that the black will fit better. Okay, I have more for you. I have this topiary. I want it to be the darker green. Thank you. Perfect. And then don't go anywhere because I've got some more stuff I need to do with you. Should we look at the street organ's probably in the best. Oh, well no, the dark brown works pretty well. Let's change it to the dark brown. I feel like if we use it, that's what would look the best. I'm still liking the tiny library idea more. But we can see. I want to customize this to be black. That little item is so cute. I love that little bench. I've been playing a lot of Pokopia lately, and some of the items in Pokopia remind me of Animal Crossing items. There's a garden bench in Pokopia that is very similar. Dark green. I wish that you could customize those to be like orange, you know, for like fall. Okay. What is this? Oh, it's mom's plushie. Okay. I don't remember what this item is called, but if I just search light... Wait, is that a DIY? Hang on. I thought that was something that we had to order. Oh, if it's a DIY, then we are sitting pretty. Yes, I want to go back. It might be a DIY. We're gonna find out. Okay, goodbye. Also, when I time travel to tomorrow, I'm gonna make it a little bit earlier in the day. Because it's gonna get dark quickly. And we unfortunately need to see. Okay. Let's go back up to our crafting bench and check and see if that's a DIY. Yes, I would like to craft something, please. Hello? Sweet baby cherry. Should we have a... I like the idea of a cat pond. I was kind of thinking about having a cat pond near your, house. Oh, okay. I knew it wasn't a DIY, but it's, we have to go to the ABD. It's Nook Miles. But I was thinking about putting a cat pond next to your house. Up in the, maybe it could go between the two, little river sets we have up there. The Stardew chicken sweater patterns are very cute. I thought they were adorable. Where am I going? Oh, I'm supposed to be going to resident services. Oops. It's okay, we're going back. I've been working hard to cultivate that Pinterest board for you. I feel like I found some good stuff. Okay. I would like to redeem Nook Miles, please. And I want... Oh my god, look at all the DIYs that we don't have. Where? Here. Yes. It's okay, it's fine. I just think it's really funny. Because I was such a... I redeemed every single thing in the Nook Mile shop, like, as soon as I could. As soon as it unlocked, I spent the points. Yes. Thank you. Yes. I'm just gonna do this until you tell me to stop. Yes. Yes. I think this is the last time I can do it. Yes. Thank you. I'm gonna have it tell me no. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Now we can go to tomorrow. I'm done. Thank you. Save and end. Okay. Oh, turn that off. Go to tomorrow. And we'll just push it back by a couple hours. Nothing crazy. Nothing major. Just a little bit. I know that I have Rover's suitcase. I might give it to you. I don't even know where my Switch is currently. I think it's downstairs. But after stream, I might get on my Switch and find some things that I have. Suitcase. And give it to you. I know I have the suitcase because I had it by my airport for a long time. And I recently redid it. Isabel's gonna tell us that the fishing tourney is tomorrow. Because she told me that when I logged in before stream. She was like, the summer fishing tournament is on Saturday. Great. I will not be participating. Thanks, though. Hi, Isabel. Summer shells. Wait, why aren't you telling me about the fishing tourney? No fish in this here house. Yeah, we're anti-fish. Claire's all about the bugs. Claire loves her man Flick. Oh, okay. We need these. Oh, Apple sent us something. The umbrella, I thought I lost totes in my house all of a sudden. Like it must have ran off and partied while I went and bought a new one, then showed back up. Now I'm giving it to you. Thanks for your old umbrella, Apple. Okay. Oops. Esteemed Claire. Stop. Eventually, we're gonna have to talk to Rossetti just to get him to go away. Because he's just, like, eternally roaming the island. Oh, nope. We're also gonna have to start building some staircases and bridges up in the top half of the island so that it's easier to navigate. He lives here now. He really does. We should build him his own little spot. Get that big bulldozer item. Just for Rossetti. Okay. Let's pick this back up. Who is that penguin? This is Iggly. They're kind of in a recovery and rehydrate phase. Oh, they say waddler. Okay. Anyway, let's make a tiny library. You hate him? We need to set some custom outfits for your hotel so that they're not wearing those ugly shirts. Tiny library, where are you? Did I miss it? I can't ever remember where things are. Oh no, it's right here. I need to open the books that are in my pocket. In order to craft with them. That might be slightly important. Just a little bit. Okay, we can open all those. And this umbrella from... Oh, it's a bat umbrella! Okay, Apple, I see you. She gets the vibe. Okay. And then we need to... Can we make it a darker color? That's not what I wanted. Go back. Oh, the wild one is cute. Oh, that one's so cute. I think this is the best one for us, though. Fairy tale one's adorable. Okay. So, tiny library. Oh. How precious. Okay. Garden bench. Like it forward like that, or should I push it one back from there? Where are the topiaries? Don't sit on it, push it. Let's see. Let me get... Do we have hedge fencing? Surely we do. I think I made a whole bunch of it. Are the fences here? Yeah, we got a whole bunch of hedge fencing. Let's go. Okay, let's build a hedge fence. A little hedge fence right here and see if that can help me decide. It's just 2 pieces. That makes it feel like it belongs more, having the little bit of lining behind it. Plus then things don't get stuck back there. They don't get lost. Okay. I'm considering putting a bush here and on the other side, which would mean changing the path that we laid out. But I think that's what I want to do. I'm gonna do it. I think it'll look nice, and then it's like the benches are like nestled in very nicely. Now I have to fix so many pieces. I also need to pick up the benches, and I'll have to put them back. It's okay, it's worth it. It's worth it for the vibes. I think it's gonna make a big difference. Where are the corners? I need this corner here. Nope, this way. And then I need this corner here. Okay. Make it a corner. Inner corner. Other inner corner. Oh no, wait, that's not right. That's not the right one. I need this one. Yeah, there we go. See, that wasn't too bad. But now we can plant these. Which, I mean, we're gonna be time traveling, so it's okay that we have to wait for those to grow. But those are gonna be cute right there. And then we can put the benches back down. Bench, 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 bench. Bench. And bench. Yeah. That's nice. I like that a lot. Should I just do more of these black cosmos and then pull this hedge fence out more? It's like simple, but I think that it would be nice. And we have a bunch of these flat cosmos. Okay. Plant, plant. You better plant on the other side of me. That's what I thought. Okay. And then we get these out. This little sliding feature that they gave us in the update is like one of the best things that has ever come to Animal Crossing. Okay, hear me out. We take this piece and this piece, and instead we plant bushes. Because that's kind of like a lot of hedge fence in a row, but I want it to be extended out. So if we give it some more visual interest in the middle and put the bushes there, right? Then it doesn't feel like too much. I'm pleased with this. I think this looks really nice. Where do we want to put the other, hang on. Let me pick this stuff up. Let's move these benches. Now that we have this path laid out specifically like this, let's move the benches so that they're centered in that area. And then we can adjust where the lights are. We need to scoot the fountain up one. Or do we? Is it okay that the benches don't line up with the fountain? Or would we rather have the more space at the bottom? It makes it kind of tight. I'm gonna say that it's okay that the benches are slightly off. I'm making an executive decision. Street lamp. Street lamp. Nope, not floor light. Street lamp. And then these little floor lights are so hard to place where you want them to go. I mean, I guess them being here is fine, because you can walk over them. Nope, that's in the wrong spot. That's also in the wrong spot. What? Why are you doing that? There we go. Yeah. Okay. I like this. I think this is really cute. It's quite the vibe. Okay. Well, we need to wait for the bushes to grow. But This is much better. We need to figure out what we want to do, like, out and around it. Do we have any... Surely we have some cedar starts, right? I want to plant some more cedar trees. We're probably going to have to buy more cedar starts, because I'm probably going to go through a lot of them. Yeah, we only have 5. That's not nearly enough. Okay. But, like one... Well... Let's put one here. And then one on the other side in the same spot. To fill in some space. There. And then I'm kind of thinking one more, like, here. Just to, like, really kind of close it in and make it very... Oh, I didn't put the, topiary down on this side. Hang on. I knew I was forgetting something. Is it better pushed in like that, or... I think it's better pushed in like that. I like that. Okay. And then one more cedar sapling on this side. Here. Nope, not there. Here. There we go. Okay, so we'll need to time travel, and once those things grow, then we can do some, like, final adjustments and things like that. You think it's very cute? Thank you. But for now, I think this is nice. I think we've curated quite a vibe. So let's move over now to the orchard. I switched our picture over. Let's put everything away. Except for the pumpkins, because we're gonna have to eat those. And then pick this stuff up, and let's go over, and we are doing an overhaul of the orchard. I still want to use those wooden planks that we've been using. I just think that, like, the opening that we had between the trees was kind of windy twisty, but not quite. So I was trying to kind of, like, twist it, and it just, like, this is, like, that's not the vibe. That doesn't look very good. So I think if we just go straight up and build them out, build the rows out on either side, it's probably going to be the best plan. We're going to need more than 10 pumpkins. So hang on. Let's put this stuff down on the beach so that we have it. I'm also going to drop these turnips so that they're not in my pocket anymore. And then move some stuff as well. Okay. So let's get out some more pumpkins. And then we... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hang on, I don't want to put anything away. Nope, come back. Come back. Get something out. Let's get out some more pumpkins to eat. Let's just sit here and snack on some pumpkins quickly. Nothing major, no big deal. It's all chill. Oh. Alright, don't get too click happy, Andy. Let's lock in. The little eating animation is so cute. They like wipe their little mouth afterwards. It's so sweet. Okay. I almost have a full stack. I wish that you could just like eat. I wish you could be like eat stack. Just like consume the whole thing. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, there's a leaf bug. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Oops. We need to figure out... Let's build the path up, and then there's another leaf bug. The bugs are going crazy right now. I guess it is the middle of summer. Oops, hang on. I gotta eat more pumpkins. I pulled out extras in case I put something down and then I decide that I want to move it. Like if I need to relocate a tree. We've got some extras to chow on. I think for the vibe, do we put the cherries and the apples on either side of the main pathway because that's like, I feel like the red matches the like whimsy goth dark celestial vibe the most. Like peaches aren't really like the vibe, right? We're also gonna have to break that rock. That rock's gonna be in the way. You know what would be cute is if we built the orchard and then the orchard led to the rock garden. Wouldn't that be fun? Okay. We need to now fill in all of the dirt. Wait, no, hang on. We need to fill in all of the dirt. My fan's on in here and it's blowing this like single piece of hair. It's like tickling the side of my face. Rossetti, can I help you with something, sir? I have a feeling you're going to be a problem roaming around the area that I'm actively working in. Move. Thank you. In the way. I think maybe that's what I want to do. I think I want the cherries and the apples to be on either side of the path. So once we clear this all up, let's lay down the first Party Lights arch, run the path up the middle, and then start planting the trees. And we'll like plant a row of trees and then we'll put a Party Lights arch next to it to figure out where exactly we need to plant the next row of trees. Right? Seems pretty solid. I need to figure out when I want it to start as well because the garden doesn't end at the same spot on either side. One half of the garden comes up a little bit further than the other side does because we have a tractor. And I really wanted the tractor. So we sacrificed some symmetry there. This is always the part that kills me. Is just the These are the kind of tasks that are like, these are the things in cozy gaming that's like I'm watching a movie and I'm playing my game at the same time kind of energy, you know? You're like, I'm gonna turn on a movie and I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna do my paths. That's what I did on my island. All of the like intense pathing that I did, like I was watching a stream or I had friends on or something, and that like body doubling part really helped it go by quicker. It didn't feel like as much of a chore. Because that's, I mean, what is cozy games if not chore simulator? Alright. Another one down. We're getting there. I went to a new store on my lunch break today. That's this like, it's one of those stores where people like rent booths and like small businesses sell different things, but it's like a collective kind of thing. And so it's like a store full of like homemade, handmade items. I so easily could have spent like $300 in that store. It took so much restraint to not spend a whole bunch of money, but I did buy a couple things. I got a birthday card for one of my friends whose birthday's coming up. It's very adorable. It has a goose on it and it says happy birthday silly goose. Precious. Loved it. And they had a whole section of like baked goods. So like small bakeries, or like home bakeries or whatever, every morning come in and like stock their little shelf with their stuff. And I bought a chocolate chip cookie with flaky salt on it that looked incredible. And then I also bought one of those dot cakes, those viral dot cakes that everyone was getting in New York. I got like one of those, made by a local small bakery. I haven't tried either of them because we also had sweets at work. So I did not buy, or I did not eat any of the sweets that I bought, but don't you worry. I'll be trying one of them later. I think I'm gonna eat the cake tonight and then I'll eat the cookie tomorrow. I think is my plan. So do I think I answered my own question. Hang on. Because here I have these rocks in the... Oh, these aren't the same rocks. Hang on. Oh, I have a lot of rocks. Are these the same rocks? Is it these rocks? It is those rocks. Okay. So I have these rocks in the intersections of the pathways because I don't have, like, I only have vertical and horizontal and then the little curved sections. So I thought the rocks were a good, like, little transition piece. So I'm thinking we do that here, but it needs to go on this spot actually. And then we can do pathway out. Well, maybe it needs to be up one more. Hang on. Let's look at this for a second. If I put it here, and then I do the boards out this way, and this is like the front of the orchard, right? From here. And then we just need to do a little bit of filler. Like we can put some flowers or some bushes or whatever in this little area to kind of like fill in this stuff. But if we do that, we need one of the party light arches to go here. Oh, I put them all away! Oh no! Hang on. I need to get the party light arches out. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. We have 5, which is enough for us to map everything out. Okay. So if it goes there, then let me fill this in. Oh, I can't, hang on. Oh no, it's all falling apart. I have to lay the path down first, and then I can put the arch on top of it. Okay, so if the arch goes here, it needs to go back. How is it? I think the trees are planted here on either side. Is that right? I guess we can plant and find out. Hang on. I really don't want the 2 red fruits to be together because that is too asymmetrical for me and I don't like it. I'm gonna put the cherries and the pears together. Okay, and then is that how it is in the picture? I need to pull up the picture bigger so I can see what I'm looking at. Yeah? That's how it is in the picture. Okay. So then that's plenty of room for... They sit very nicely over the path. And then on the sides next to the trees. Do we want the trees to be stacked so closely together like that? I don't know if I want them to be stacked that closely together. I almost... How many of each tree do we have? We have 3 of everything except for we have 4 cherry trees for some reason. Well, if we have 3 of everything... then I think that they should be a little bit further apart. Right? Because they have rows of 5. They're 5 deep. I don't want to do that. No. We'll just have an extra cherry tree that we can put somewhere eventually. Or just not use it if we don't need / want to. Okay. So there's that. Which means that we need to put rocks. It's a rock fact. Are we using these ones down here? Yes, okay. So we need to put one here. One here. do 3 more planks across. On each side. And I guess this is the side that's gonna have to have the extra, oh, it just barely fits. It just barely fits. Okay. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Let's get our shovel back. And I think we plant the peaches here. Like so. And then we do the oranges and then the apples. I think that's how I would like to do it. So, oranges. And we have other little custom designs that we can lay down in here as well. Like we have little mushrooms and little leaves and little flower petals. So we have a lot of ability to like fill up the space and make it look very like, and we have items that we can put in here too. We have the signs, all the fruit signs that we need to put out. Which I don't, we have the custom designs for them, but I don't think we've actually made them. So let's check and see if we have any of those signs, and if not, we need to make 5. Because we have signs for the veggies as well that we didn't use. See, we have all these really cute signs for the veggies, and I kind of forgot that we had them when I did this area. We could dig up one crop from each section and put the signs there, except for the pumpkins. We'll come back to that. We're not doing the farm right now. We're doing the orchard. We're focusing on the orchard at the moment. That is what is most important. Okay. So we need this to come out at least to here. So that's how far I'm going to take it in every row. And then we can kind of, once we get some more stuff settled, decide how we want things to connect at the top and how we want it to kind of navigate to the next space. But I at least want these planks to go one tile past the trees in every section. I like this a lot. I think this is a lot better than what we had before. It just feels, it feels more cohesive this way, and it feels like it fits in with the island more. There's a mosquito flying around over there that I can see. Oh, there's another rock we need to break. Okay. we can't, I mean, we could technically go up on this side, but I don't know if that's entirely necessary. And I don't know if it's necessary for us to do it on this side either. Let me hold off on that. Let's place down the rest of the lights. So that we can see the view the whole way across. I'm gonna get bit by that mosquito. Hang on. I don't have a net! That mosquito's gonna get me! Okay, hang on. Let's look and see if we have the signs. Because we should put those down before we put anything else down. Where would the signs be? If you were a sign, where would you be? Not promising. Okay. That's okay. We can craft them. Let's craft. Oh, we better have the DIY for it. Surely we do. Surely we do. Yeah, we do. Okay. We need to make... Oh. I didn't do that correctly. Let's make a bunch of them. Actually. Okay, so we just did one, so that's apples, cherries, pears, peaches, oranges, tomatoes, wheat, sugarcane, carrots, pumpkins. We will use them elsewhere, so it'll be fine. Okay. Now we need to customize each of them individually. So let's do this. We're gonna make it dark wood. Let's do this in order of the orchard. So we have peaches. Okay, keep going. The next one is pears. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Pears. Okay. And then it's cherries. And then it's oranges, and then it's apples. This is just easier for me to be able to remember which one to put where, because otherwise I would just be putting them down and picking them back up over and over again. Oranges. Okay. And then... Oh, not that. Nope, go back. Go back. Apples. That's apples, right? It also kind of looks like cherries. I wish that it was just a single apple, but that's okay. There is a distinction between the two. Let's go ahead and also make the garden ones. So we've got... Oh, see, I knew I was forgetting one. I was forgetting potato. We'll make wheat. We will make sugarcane. We will make love this little mushroom dress that we have on as well. I want to go through at some point and save more custom designs for clothing, because she only has like 3, I think. This is one of them, which is really cute, but I would like to get more for us to be able to wear when we're doing streams and stuff, because I really like when I'm playing to change my outfit every day, so I've been trying to do that with Claire as well when I play on her island, to put on a new outfit every time. Okay, carrot. And then we'll make a pumpkin one. Oh, just kidding. We don't have enough custom design kits for that. Okay. Well. Peaches. Oh, no. Oh, this is not good. Oh. Okay, it was just being difficult for no reason. Got it. Why wouldn't you let me place you like that? Cherries. Oranges. And apples. Cute! That's so cute! Okay. So let's look at the little, like, foliage type things. We have these leaves, we have mushrooms. So we could, like, you know... These party lights have quite the, footprint on them. So, you know, we could, like, put some leaves right there. On that, and maybe do some mushrooms, maybe do some, like, petals of some kind. I guess we could also look and see if there's any, we put a leaf there, we put a leaf here. I don't want to get too repetitive with it, but we could do that, and then we have 2 different kinds of mushrooms. I like the bigger ones, but we could do those as well. Oh. That arch is in the way. They're always in the way. Okay. So lay those down like that. And then we can look through and see what items we have that we can kind of fill in here. Like we can get, I know we have a barrel. We could use the barrel somehow. Gotta have some other stuff too that would be good. We could maybe put the ladybug model here. Since we didn't use it at the museum. Let me pull it out. That could be cute to try to incorporate somehow. We can pull out some firewood. What else? Do we have any, we might need to cook some food, because we can make the fruit basket. Is the fruit basket a cooking or is it a DIY? Either way, we can do that, and that would be helpful. Mushroom log. We gotta have more stuff that would work here. Oh, here's the barrel. Okay. I'm also gonna pull out a stove. There's a leaf pile. And see if there's anything that we can cook that would work here as well. Because there's a lot of recipes that involve the fruits, right? Maybe we could have like a little fruit stand. Let me pull this out. Maybe we could have like a little fruit stand of some kind in that area between the farm and the orchard. Because we need to fill that with something. That could maybe work. These benches could maybe work. Because I don't know if I would necessarily want to use... I don't know if we have any stalls. I mean, we have this, like, counter thing. But I don't know if I would want to put something tall in front of... any more tall things in front of the orchard. Because that's kind of like the... like, highlight, you know? Is the string lights and the trees and all of that looking so nice together. Okay, hang on. Let's look at the DIY options. Let's scroll through here. Let's go back up to the top. Okay. I kind of like these grass standees. I think those are kind of fun, and they're customizable. We need to buy more customization kits. Let me make a couple of these that we could maybe scatter around in there to give it some more, like, dimension. And we can make some of the hedge standees too. I mean, look, we've got the resources to do it, so we might as well just make the stuff and be able to play around with it. I'm not scared to spend some material. Project table. Let me make 2 of those. We're gonna have to run and buy some customization kits, because I'm gonna want to change the color of some of the stuff that I'm making. But like the bucket is cute, right? You're using the bucket to collect the fruit. We have a barrel. Actually, let me make a second bucket. We can have a couple buckets scattered around. And then... I'll make a second thing of firewood as well. Keep crafting. I think these crates can be customized. Oh, my pockets are full. Okay, hang on. Let me come down here and let me drop these. Can I not drop those down? Okay, that's kind of weird. I guess I will just place these on the beach for now to get them out of my pockets. And then I guess I can pick them up one by one when I decide to actually put them in the farm. No, not that. Okay, I can put that down. I can probably put some stuff back in the storage shed. back to crafting and see if there's anything else. I want to make a couple of these wooden boxes. I'll make like 3. Because I'm pretty sure that the custom for those can make it look like produce crates. I'm pretty sure. So that would be nice to have. I think we kind of got the big stuff. The highlights. Oh, yeah, see? So this is what I'm thinking about. Do that. And then we can also... Well, I think there's already a veggie... If there's not a veggie basket, we can go back and make one. But there might be a veggie basket in the garden already. Okay. This is a good start. Let's go run and get some customization kits. Let me put the... Oh god. Okay, I was like, there's gotta be a stove somewhere. Let's put the stove here. And let's look at what recipes we have. 'Cause there's like jams and like bottles and stuff. Yeah. Make some jam. Cute. We can make... Oh, there's just juices. It's tomato juice. Okay. Oh, we did something. We cooked up a storm. Okay, let's go buy some customization kits. Tangy's just singing at the river. I think this is coming together really well. I'm really enjoying the progress we've made on the orchard. It's so cute. Hello, Nooklings. Children. I'm buying this. To be completely honest with you, I'm buying it for myself. I'm gonna mail it to myself. Okay, we need these. And we're gonna buy 50. Oh no! I have too many ideas. I have too many plans. Too many things going on. Hang on. I'm just gonna drop something. I'm just gonna leave this ladder here. We can get our customization kits and then we're just gonna customize stuff and then we can start putting stuff down and it won't be an issue, but we just need to get everything looking the way we want it to before we start putting stuff down. Because the way I can customize things is going to determine if I use it or not. Because if I don't like the color options, then I'm not going to use it. But I don't remember how these items customize. Okay. Let's run back over. This way. Tangy girl, you're so cute. I absolutely adore you. Okay. So we're just gonna run down the line and look at everything in our pockets that can be customized. Wooden box. Okay, so we would want it to be a dark brown. Yeah, see, look, it has a fruit option on it. Absolutely, I want to use that. Okay. I'm gonna change this mushroom log to have the red mushrooms on it. Okay. Are there any other... No. But we can... I'll make another one that's just plain dark brown. I won't customize the third one that we made, but I would like to have at least 2. Oh. We don't need to customize that right now. The log benches are fine. The grass standees. See, I would like them to be this darker color. Let me just customize 2 of them for now. The first 2 can be this darker summer color. And then if I decide that I like them, we can customize the rest of them if we need more. And then the hedge standee, same thing. Let's make it, we'll just do one of these right now, the darker color. Okay. And then the project table. Yeah. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. We come over here, right? We put this project table down. We put the crate next to it. Like so. We put the fruit basket on top of it. And then we can put the, like, jellies and things on the table. Right? That's cute. Okay. So... how about we get that other wooden box and put it... God, okay, hang on. Pull it back out. Push it in one. Ah! Oh my goodness, I'm having it. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. And then can I put a, if I put one of the models on it, are those up here? Yeah. No, you can't see it. That's okay. We can still do that. Let's put the barrel here. In one. We could put the ladybug model on that. That's cute. Although the ladybug blends in too much with the cherries, so let's push it over in front of the pears. Yeah. Okay. Alright. We can put 1 stack of firewood here. We can put the other stack of firewood wherever it is. Hello? Oh, it's right here. Here, let's put a bucket here under the tree. And then another one maybe up here by this tree. I made 2 of them, I know I did. Yeah. Okay. See, it's already coming together so nicely. What else do we have? Oh. The other wooden box is not customized. I like these leaf piles because you can walk through them. So I kind of want it to be like partway on the path. That's a really great way to layer things because you can just walk right over that. And then we can do the same thing maybe up here on this one. We can put one of those down. Nope. Like that. Okay. Where do I want to put the mushroom log? There's not as much happening here, so maybe we could put the mushroom log right here. Pull it out. Is there anything I have I can put on top of it? I don't think so. We don't want to use that wooden box. This sign needs to move. Oh, you know what I didn't think about was the fact that I'm going to have to put these arches down. Which I don't have yet. I need to order. But like... Okay, this is the main pathway, right? I have one of them. Where did it go? Oop. Yeah. I got a little overzealous with putting down my decor. I gotta put the party lights down first before we can do more of this. I can still put the leaf pile right here though, and that won't interfere with the other arch. Oh, this is looking so good! Okay, we need to order more lights and then time travel. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 7. We can only order 5 a day. Okay. I guess let's go ahead and do that. Let's go order 5 more. Time travel. Order 5 more. Time travel. And then all of our stuff will be fully grown up at the museum that we worked on, so we can see what that looks like all together. There's absolutely no way you just opened that door. There is absolutely no way you just opened that door. My cat just opened the door to my office. How did you do that? Hey, how did you do that? Hang on. I'm texting Andy. I'm so confused how she just opened my door. Hey. Okay, and now she's gone again. And now she's back. Hi! Would you like to say hi to the stream? Usually, I lock you out of here because you like to chew on things. Redeem Nook Miles. Lane Party Lights Arch. Yes. Okay. Yes. Oh, no! No, go back. Hang on, I got button happy. We have a friend. We have a visitor with us. Okay, this is number 3. This is 4. Hi. And this is 5. Okay. So we got all 5. Let's save and go to tomorrow. Order 5 more. And then go to the next day. And then we'll be good and we'll be able to fully finish the orchard at that point. And that'll be great. Oh my goodness, ma'am. Thank you so much. I love you to pieces. But you are all up in everything right now. Yes. Do you want to say hi to the people? Say hello. Hello, stream. Hello, people of the internet. She's like, I want to get back on your desk. I know you want to get back on my desk, but you like to cause problems when you're on my desk. You can't cause problems when you're up here. Does that feel good? Were you just wanting some attention? Is that why you opened my door? I still don't understand how you managed to open my door. That's a little concerning to me, honestly, that you figured out how to do it. You're too smart for your own good. Are you done? Okay. Just leave my coffee alone and leave my cords alone. That's all I ask. What did I just say? What did what did I just say? You're gonna put your tail on my coffee. Connection was lost? What do you mean? No. Try. I love you. But you're gonna have to leave. Okay. Well, good news, we have room in our pockets for the items that we ordered. Henry also sent us a letter. When I close my eyes, I can see the most beautiful sunset ever. Oh, I wish I could show it to you. The range and depth of colors are astonishing. This isn't helping, is it? Okay. Here's our arches. And I know that we didn't need to order 10, but ordering 10 will give us a couple spares, because I'm sure that we'll probably want to use them elsewhere. You know. Oh, I was afraid that was gonna happen, and I don't have my ladder with me. I need to fix that, so that it doesn't spit me out that way. Aha, there we go. Well, let me pick my ladder back up that I had to abandon. Hi, so you know what we're not gonna do, Miss Ma'am? It's time for you to leave. You are being banished. Goodbye. I love you so much, but you can't be in here. I'm still absolutely baffled that she figured out how to open my door. I don't know how she did that. Okay. We've done it 3 days in a row. All because we've been ordering these arches. Nook Miles, please. Okay. Yes, I would like to redeem. Yes, I would like to make another selection. I would like another one of these. Yes, I would like to redeem. Yes, I would like to make another selection. I would like another one of these. Yes, I would like to redeem. Yes, I would like to make another selection. I would like a fourth one of these. Yes, I want to redeem. Yes, I want to make another selection. I would like a fifth one of these, please. Thank you so much. Greatly appreciate it. I'm all good at this point. And now we save. I genuinely do not know how I would play this game if I couldn't time travel. Like, I know that there's people that do it. There are people that are like, I don't time travel. I play the game day by day. And I'm like, I could not. I was like that in the beginning. Like, when the game first came out and I was playing it, I played it day to day. But then, like, you reach a point, especially, like, with what I'm doing right now, like, there's no way that I could make over an entire island without time traveling. Like, especially because I'm doing it on stream. Like, it would be so boring to just every day be like, okay, we're going to move the one house that we get to move today, and we're going to order the 5 things we get to order, and no, we got to be more aggressive than that. We got to maximize our time that we've got here. The main reason that I had to kick Chai out was because she was rubbing on my monitor and my monitor went black when she was rubbing on it. So that's a problem. The last thing that we need is for me to not be able to have my monitor connected whilst streaming. That would not go over well for me. Okay. It also, there's cat hair all over my monitor now. I'm gonna have to dust later. Get everything out of here. Come on. You don't need to take that long to load. You're fine. You're being a little dramatic right now. Why does it keep saying that? I've never seen it say that before. For why? Okay. We got our lights. Oh, and Rolled sent us a present. Did you like school? I didn't. Gym wasn't hard enough. I tried jumping ahead to college level gym class, but it was still too easy. Guess I'm just too swole for school. Anyway, here's to our school days. From Coach Rolled. Our house is rank B. It's okay. We'll fix that. You're actually gonna go get Chick-fil-A? Oh, Chick-fil-A sounds good. Yeah, saying gym wasn't hard enough is a crazy thing to do. It, like, I hate the jocks. They're so annoying. It's such gym bro behavior. Okay. Let's Open all of our presents. And then we can place down all of our arches, and it's gonna be so cute. You couldn't get yourself to spend $40 on delivery. That's very fair. Ordering food for delivery, like door dashing or anything, is so expensive. It's so much more expensive than it used to be. And the pricing of the items themselves on DoorDash is more expensive. Like if you compare the price on DoorDash to the price on the menu, like at the restaurant, it's more expensive. Which is a scam. Okay. I don't know actually if there's gonna be that many things that are in the way for us. The stuff I placed down already. Oh. That one's one too far back. Oh, this firewood might be in the way. Oh, no it's not. Okay. Alright. This is fantastic. I'm so excited. Okay, so now that we've got all those laid out, we can do the last bit of filler. So where do we have the leaf? Let's put another leaf pile here. I mean, there's no room to put anything here. That's what I thought. Okay. What else do we have? We're not using those. Oh, we have another red leaf pile? Oh, heck yeah. We can have one on every row. That's great. I want it to not be on the path quite as much this time, though. Yeah, there we go. Okay, what else do we got? Not that. I don't know. Let me put down one of these grass standees and see. No. That's not gonna work. Okay. We'll use those somewhere, but not here. I'm gonna customize the other wooden box that we have to match that one. And then I'm also going to make another fruit basket. And we can have a fruit basket on either side. Okay. Should we make this fruit dispenser as well? I'm gonna do it. Water. Fruit infused water. And then let me customize the wooden box to have the sign on it. Oh wait. Yes. Okay. Binks, you and Binks spent 3 hours in bed. Girl, I genuinely contemplated not streaming tonight because I was so tired. All I wanted to do was go to bed. And then Andy convinced me to stream. He was like, no, you should stream. I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. You have a good point. Fruit basket. Infused water dispenser. Yeah. That's really cute right there. This section of the island is definitely more like cottagecore than like whimsy goth, but like I don't really know how to make a farm and an orchard be whimsy goth, like, so it's just gonna have to be like this. But the rest of the island so far has been very like on brand. It's just this section, this corner down here that's a little bit more down to earth. Should we put these signs out that I made? Let me pick them up in order. So, potato, carrot, tomato, potato, carrot, tomato, wheat, sugar. I'm digging up one of every crop, Claire. Sorry in advance. Potato. I think it's this. I think the windmill is what's making that noise that you're hearing. Because if we walk away from it, we can't hear it anymore. That's kind of annoying. But okay, tomato. Wheat. And sugar cane. I didn't make a pumpkin sign, but there's only 3 of each pumpkin crop, so I don't want to, I mean, I could put the pumpkin sign right here in between the benches. Let me try that. Been exhausted because I've used so much brain converting these documents and I've been taking ADHD meds every day. Yeah, taking the ADHD meds every day is rough because you like can burn out so easily. Your brain like needs the break in order to like function. Okay, pumpkin. Okay. Pumpkin. What do you mean there's no room to put anything here? Stop telling me that. There's always room to put the thing where I'm wanting to put it. I don't think that looks bad over to the side like that. I think that looks good. I love the way the orchard turned out. It feels very whimsical. I think we achieved whimsy with this one. I think we did it. Okay, so we'll come back and do some filler stuff later. We need to figure out where we want the rock garden to go. So let's do that before we make any more decisions. I'm thinking, well, If we wanted to do this one, we might be able to do it. Well, no, hang on. Let's look. Let's see. I'm thinking that we might be able to do it on the little part of the island that sticks out into the sea in this top corner. But I need to see truly how big it is before we can. No. Because it's... You like the other one? Okay. Hang on. Here's the other one. So the other one is much more forest. We could build out a forest up here next to the, Oh, our trees aren't fully grown yet. We need another day or two for our trees to grow. We could build out a forest this way, and we could put the rock garden here, and then just like have a bunch of trees and everything around it. Because we could, hang on. There's 3 tiles between the top and the bottom. Chick-fil-A fans so loud I can't hear you. Oh my god, okay, hang on. No, I'm not done. Hang on. That's what I meant to click on. Go back. Let me run and go grab the storage shed. I should have taken it with me when I came over here. Let me grab the storage shed and everything, because we're done with the orchard at this point. And I can get out the butterfly models that we do have. Let's empty our pockets. And then let's get something out. And we have, because we have that big one that's in the inspiration picture. I know we do. I saw it. I know it's here. I know it's here. These are the little ones. I missed the big ones. I missed them somewhere because they're with the big furniture. Come on. Where are you? There it is. Okay. And then let me pick this stuff up too. And then run all the way back across the island. Quite literally the opposite corner of the island from where we are. Okay, you got your food! I'm so jelly. I wonder if I could convince Andy to get Chick-fil-A for us when he comes home. Let me text him so he sees it when he gets out of the movie. Okay. So I'm just gonna lay out the ones that we have just so that we can kind of get a better vibe, because this is gonna be a labor of love to do this. And I'm gonna have to get more models. No, come back. I'm not doing this intentionally, but I just put both of these in the spot that they are in the picture. I promise you that was not on purpose. But I guess since I already did it. What is the other one that I have? The sunset one? I don't know which one that is. Let's just put it down. I don't think that's the same one. Okay. So this is kind of the vibe. Wonder if we could find someone on Reddit who has some. Some of the models, we probably could. So we would... You could walk up this way. We'll put some bushes and some trees like here and fill in a little bit more here to have this be really like secluded. It's almost kind of giving like a fairy circle kind of energy. And we can find some little like sparkles to put on the ground like they have in the picture. I think that it fits really nicely in this spot. Like it fills in this little section next to the museum really well. So that's an option. We could also, I mean, we would have the room to put it over right next to the bottom corner of my face cam. We would have room to put it there as well. I went the long way. Because it's 3. Well, hang on. No, face this way. 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit of a tight squeeze here. But it's another option. No. I think from the... I mean, it's not that we're really gonna see it on the map, but... I think it feels too tight right here. It doesn't really have a lot of room to breathe. It's a little tight by the museum, but like not nearly to the same extent as it is right here. So I think the museum is our best bet. But I'm gonna leave those little, I'm gonna leave it set up how it is right now, because then we'll remember that's what that space is reserved for. And then the rock garden is gonna be closer to the end. of this whole process because it is a bee to get a rock garden set up. I did mine and it was an absolute nightmare. So like we're gonna have to hold off on that. We have to fill in every spot except for where we want them to go. So you have to go in and like take a custom design and lay a custom design down in every tile except for the tiles that you want the rocks to spawn in. And it was not easy and it took a lot of time. So we'll reserve it and we will come back to it later. Okay, so that's that. I guess the other thing that we can look at is we can look at what we want to do with the house. I'm honestly kind of thinking that I don't want it to be in the top corner like that. I'm wondering if maybe it would look better between the two river spots. I wish that I could show you what I meant by that. With my mouse. I wish I could wiggle my mouse around and show you what I'm talking about, but I think that it would be nice to put it there if we wanted to have the stuff behind it. I don't want to commit to moving it right now. I want to wait until another day where we can actually like pour some time into moving it and decorating it and getting it kind of like settled in. And I don't have that in me today. But I'm really proud of the work that we got done today. It looks really good. We still have a lot of work that we need to do. Welcome back. We have a lot of work that we need to do on all of those cliffs that we've built around the entrance because those don't have anything on them. And we just have a bunch of open space everywhere, but I also wonder if it would be better. Let's look at that inspiration picture again for the courtyard behind the house. And I'm gonna make it big. Cause it has like a bunch of, like it has like a sidewalk that runs behind it. Like it's more centralized in, it's looking like it's more centralized in the island and not tucked away in a corner like this one is. Which, like, my island is tucked away in a corner, or my island, oh my god. My house is tucked away in a corner on my island. I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but I think if we want to do this really cute courtyard idea, it needs to be somewhere else. Is good cola? Chick-fil-A has really good Coke. Like, I don't think I've ever been disappointed by the Coke I've gotten from Chick-fil-A. I'm constantly disappointed by the Coke that I get from Cane's. Cane's Coke is not good. Not in a corner would be fine with you. Yeah. Something that I'm considering is moving it down a cliff. Keeping it in the same like general area, but moving it down onto the second level cliff. Having the courtyard go up to the back of the cliff, and then having staircases run up either side to the top, and then have something else up on the top cliff up there. Is something that I'm considering. Because there's not really a place that I mean, the only thing that we could do if we wanted your house to be in town is actually put it here next to resident services, We couldn't give you a courtyard behind the house if we did it this way, but we could give you a side yard courtyard. And then you would be like so close to everything. Because you'd be right next to the shops and you'd be right next to resident services and the neighborhood. So like you just get your own little section. How big is a villager house? Or not a villager house, a house sizes. It's 5 by 3. No. It's 5 by 4. I think it's 5 by 4. Okay, hang on. I need... No. If we're gonna have it here, it's gonna go up to this water. Was that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, okay. So, obviously we would want to leave one space between it and the sidewalk. Well, I say obviously. I feel like I would want to put hedges or flowers or something there. That wouldn't give you much of a side yard if we did it here. It wouldn't give you the ability to do the courtyard. Thank you for the sub! You don't love... Oh, I totally forgot that this is still on here. Oh my god. You don't love being here. I don't... Now that I've mapped it out and see actually how small this space is, I don't think I like it either. Okay, hang on. Yeah, I forgot that that was still on the screen. Show the map. Okay, hang on. Okay, you're sending me a picture. Let me erase this little square that I drew. Oh my god. Okay. Let me run over... Okay. The picture did the thing where it corrupted, but I see what you were trying to show me. I'm following. Hang on. I don't even need my vaulting pole. I can just jump over this. Okay. Here. I mean, it would be nice if the courtyard had like an ocean view to it, right? So I guess let me start from the back. Let me make this small and drag it down here. Let's just do a rough. I think I have fencing. Yeah, I still have fencing in my pocket. You just don't want to be by Tom. 3, 4, 5. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is how big the inspo one is. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's bigger than the house? It is bigger than the house. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 5. I think it's actually one deeper than that than I drew out, but it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect right now. We're just trying to get an idea. So then your house would be 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. So let's look at it on the map and then let's do a little roaming around to see. Because, I mean, we can also destroy whatever we want of this cliff. We could, in that spot between the campsite and Able Sisters, we could have a staircase that goes up right there and then have a path lead up, and we could, well, I mean, I guess that because of that water feature, we can't really scoot that cliff over anymore. But we could at least... Let me shift it over entirely. If we shifted it this way, we could have the courtyard be behind it. And then... Hello, friend. Welcome to stream. So, this is my friend Claire's island that I am redoing for her. And currently we are trying to decide where to put her house. And this little inspo picture we have in the bottom corner is what we are thinking. Oh, yeah, see, so... the inspo picture in the bottom corner is like a courtyard back behind the house that we're wanting to build. So we're trying to figure out the best placement to put the house to then have the courtyard behind it and it fit well. If I scooted it one over and had it right next to this cliff, and then like maybe we put the mailbox right here nestled between the cliff and the house, then the middle of the house would be here. And so the pathway could come up here. We could put a staircase right here. Yes, Whimsy Goth vibes with all cat villagers plus Cherry. That's the overall vibe that we've got for the island. Claire, I'm kind of thinking that that's the best plan. We shape this cliff out over here a little bit more. Have the house be like this. Nestle the mailbox between the edge of the house and the oh, whoops. Nestle the mailbox between the house and the cliff. And then we have space to build it out on the other side. What do we put on the top cliff? Should we Pinterest board? Look at how far over I have moved it from where I put it initially. Should we Pinterest board? Hang on. Okay, let me hide this. And then let me pull up chat separately. Okay. I have to make it smaller so that I can see chat while we do this. Okay, now we're good. So, on the top cliff, we have this chessboard piece that you saved that we could put up there. We could put a cemetery up there. I don't know if you saved a cemetery or if I did. One of us has a cemetery saved. And like honestly, like a hilltop cemetery is kind of a vibe. Let's go back to... Oh, the cemetery that I saved is on the rocks. But there's also like true gravestones. Like these. One of us is a cemetery is a wild sentence out of context. Yeah. Here. Animal Crossing New Horizons. Cemetery ideas. So we've already used this statue elsewhere, which, I mean, doesn't mean we can't use it again, but this one has a different statue in it, and it has different kinds of gravestones incorporated, which is a vibe. Let me save this to the board. Oh, this one, like, has their house and then there's a cemetery in their front yard. That's kinda wild. Here's a cemetery with lots of black roses and stuff. So that's an option for something that we could do up on the top cliff if we wanted to. If we just look at Whimsy Goth ideas. We could also channel this more like kind of Lost Forest vibe. Or we could make a celestial area up there. Like, oh, this is so cute on the rocks like that. Something like this we could do. We don't have these flowers, but if we really wanted to, I could acquire them if we wanted those flowers. But like we have the mossy pond, so we could make a little more like magical area. Whoop, it went dark. Or we can make a castle. We've got ideas. Let me save these, actually. And where'd the other one go? Let me save this one. I have 2 Animal Crossing boards. I have your Animal Crossing board and my Animal Crossing board. But we have options. Those flowers are part of the, you get them from the Zelda amiibo that they released. You get, you get all kinds of stuff, and this flower is one of them, and it kind of glows. You like the idea of having both? We could do a combination of the two. Absolutely, we can do that. But yeah, the flower is one of the Zelda items, and it's really pretty. And honestly, this little statue right here would be kind of nice for us to have. Look, we put on your rock. Hang on. Animal Crossing. View board. The Zelda stuff does kind of fit your vibe. Like, that is something that we could do. I have this pinned as an option for one of your top rocks. Because you have the cave DIY, so you could do something like this. I have this saved, which could be a rock. Your little peninsula thing isn't this big, but we could still do something kind of similar to this with like the moons there. What else do we have? And then there was this. If we don't do the cemetery up top, we could do a cemetery on a rock. A little smaller one like this. I don't know if you had anything saved. Let's go to the big board. Oh yeah, you have that saved here too. Oh, you have this saved for a rock with the arch and the castle tower. Or this one just has like a bunch of candles and swords. We got options. We got lots of options. You could also do, you could probably do Stonehenge on one of your rocks. Hang on. Let me look at the, Oh, your rocks are kind of small. Hang on. But the Stonehenge with the candles around it that you've got here. Oh, I don't know. Might be able to fit over, hang on. I can't see. It feels like it takes forever to walk across the island. Like it doesn't, but it feels like it does. You might be able to get it to fit. Well, I mean, even then, your rocks are small. I didn't realize that your rocks were so small. Because this one is bigger than the two that are in the bottom right corner. And then you've got like a boulder here. And then this one's kind of tiny. And let's look at the one on the other side. We also need to figure out what we want to do with Red's Beach. How do we want to have access to that? Because currently it's only through ladder. Yeah, this rock also isn't very big. All of your rocks are small. So we gotta keep that in mind when we're looking at what we can put on them. You could probably put your Stonehenge item here if you wanted to, and put the, maybe the star stuff there. Do you have the moon chairs? You have a moon chair. Oh, I see. I didn't make my Chrome full size again after I switched back over to the game. So all of my sizing is off on things. Hang on. Okay, I fixed it. Yeah, because I don't think a tower would fit. So we could put the moon chair. Alright. And then we could maybe put another one on this side, and then we could have like the little celestial items scattered about. Maybe we could have like a cauldron set up here and have like just like a whole little like witchy vibe going on in this section. Or you can have Stonehenge. I don't really like Stonehenge on a rock because it is not the same color. I have my Stonehenge on grass. Okay, well then let me leave this moon chair here as a placeholder so we know what we want to do with this area. Do you have the cauldron? What other celestial witchy things do we have? We're not gonna, like, you know, do the whole thing right now, but if we could just, like, map out a little bit of, like, just place some items down so that we get a feel for the vibe. The cauldron's a DIY, so I have a feeling you probably have the DIY for it if you don't have the item. Yeah. Hang on. I would like to craft something, please. Ooh. I might have to make you a cauldron. That's okay. I can do that. I can make you a cauldron. Oh no, it's right here. It's not celestial, it's part of the glowing moss category. I see. Oh my god, you have so many star fragments. Girl! Okay. Cauldron. Nova light. Nova light. And obviously we'll change the colors and stuff on them too, but... This is the baseline. This is the vibe. I have a tarot reading, what are those called? The stalls. I have a tarot stall on my island, so we could do that if you wanted to as well. But okay, we made great progress today. Look at us go. I'm very pleased with our museum area. I think it looks really good. I still would like to get the suitcase. I like the tiny library. I think the suitcase would fit better here. So I'm gonna give you mine so that we can put it down. But that is good. I'm so excited about our rock garden. It's gonna be so cute. And I'm very pleased with our orchard as well. It's gotten darker, so let's run back over there and look at the orchard one more time before we sign off. Go through our little farm. Oh, it looks so good at night. Look at it. I am very pleased. I'm very pleased with what we were able to accomplish today. Okay, so we can do the house next time. We're gonna play again on Sunday. And we're gonna do this again on Sunday. So we'll do the house relocation next time. Do some terraforming of that top cliff, and then we can fill it in. I'll see if I can acquire an amiibo before then. And we can do the magical, whimsical vibe up there with the glowing moss and the Zelda items and everything like that. And do the house, and then maybe we can flesh out that celestial area as well. Those are probably the next 3 things that we're going to work on. At some point we need to go back to the neighborhood and actually decorate it. That'll happen eventually. We've still got a lot of things we need to do. That's just one of the things on the list. But I'm feeling more inspired about the house and the top cliff and the celestial rock now. So those are the next things that we'll do. And we can, when we work on that terraforming of the top, I think that I want to build a staircase down to Reds. Like make it not necessarily easy to get to Reds, but make it easier than having to ladder down 2 cliffs. Like have a little area you can walk through, and then there's a staircase down to the bottom floor. I'm kind of thinking that's what we'll do. Anyway, I have been live for a long time, and I am hungry, and I would like to eat, and I would also like to go to bed. So, yes, let me know if you find any of the bug models. That would be really wonderful to acquire. And then, like I said, we're going to stream again on Sunday. I'll be live at 3 p.m. Central Time. And we'll stream for like 4-ish hours working on Animal Crossing again. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow. Thank goodness it's Friday. It has been a long week for me. But I hope you have a great Friday tomorrow and a great weekend. And I will see you guys on Sunday. Okay? All right. Goodbye.